Welcome everyone. Let's discuss another question from GATE 2016 Biotech exam. The question is, in an assay of the type 2 dehydrogenase of molecular mass 18 kilodalton, this is an enzyme which is responsible for the synthesis of aromatic amino acids. It belongs to the family of lyases. The Vmax of the enzyme is 0.013 micromolar minute inverse when 1.8 microgram enzyme is added to the assay mixture. If the Km for the substrate is 25 micromolar, the Kcat by Km ratio will be, and you need to report your answer in this particular manner. Now let's write what all are given in the question. So you have Vmax given, which is 0.0134 micromole minute inverse. Remember, we need to report our answer in second inverse, so we'll convert it into second, which will be 0.0134 micromole divided by 60 second, and the answer is going to be 2.233. If we'll use the calculator, generally, the calculator feature is available during the exam, into 10 raised to power minus 4 micromole second inverse. So Vmax we have converted into a proper unit. Remember, to get a correct answer, you need to make sure before solving the question to bring all the terms and parameters in a similar unit. So Vmax we have converted into micromole second inverse. Then we have Km. Km value is given 25 micro. Km value is given 25 micromolar. Fine. Then what else is given? The enzyme molecular weight is given, which is 18 kilodalton. This will help us in the calculation of the total moles of the enzyme, which we are going to calculate in a moment. And then you have the amount of the enzyme, which is 1.8 microgram enzyme. So these values are given. Remember, what we need to do is we need to calculate Kcat by Km. The value of Km is already given. Kcat we need to calculate. Kcat is a catalytic constant, and the Kcat by Km ratio is responsible for the catalytic efficiency of the enzymes. Kcat is also known as the turnover number of an enzyme, and it is defined as the number of substrate molecules converted into products per unit time at a given active site. And one can calculate the Kcat via Vmax divided by total enzyme concentration, which we have discussed in our previous video. Now, Vmax is given, which is just now we have calculated is 0, rather it is 2.23 into 10 raised to power minus 4 micromole second inverse, the total enzyme concentration. Now, this is important. We need to calculate the total enzyme concentration. And this we can calculate. How? By converting this into a mole, number of moles of enzyme present. We all know how do we define moles? This is defined as mass in grams by molar mass. The mass of the enzyme is given, which is 1.8 microgram of enzyme, which in grams is going to be 1.8 into 10 raised to power minus 6 gram. And then the molar mass is given, which is 18 kilodalton. Remember, it's a 18 kilodalton, which you can also write it as 18,000 dalton. And 1 dalton corresponds to 1 gram per mole. So 18,000 dalton is going to be 18,000 gram per mole, and this will give you the value 1 into 10 raised to power minus 4 into 10 raised to power minus 6. If we'll do this simple calculation, that the value is going to be mole which is nothing but the 10 raised to power minus 10 mole. And in the micromole, because the Vmax is given in the micromole, we'll convert it into the micromole. So in micromole, this value is going to be 10 raised to power minus 4 micromole. We all know 1 mole is equal to 10 raised to power minus, sorry, 1 mole is equal to 10 raised to power 6 micromole. All right, so we have calculated ET now, the moles of ET. Now let's calculate the kcat, because this is what we are interested in. The Vmax by ET, the moles we have calculated, and that should be fair enough for our calculation. Vmax, which we calculated, was 2.23 into 10 raised to power minus 4 micromole second inverse. We have calculated this value. And then ET, which we calculated, the value for the ET was 10 raised to power minus 4 micromole. And 10 raised to power minus 4 micromole. So this value is going to be 2.23 second inverse. So this is your turnover number catalytic constant, or kcat. Now what is the final calculation? We need to calculate the value of kcat by km. And this value is going to be 2.23 second inverse, and then km, which is already given in the question, 25 micromolar. But remember, we need to report our answer in this fashion. So we will convert the 25 micromolar to the molar. And we all know it's a simple calculation. 25 micromolar is going to be how many molar? 25 micromolar is equal to 25 into 10 raised to power minus 6 molar. And this, if we'll do this calculation with the help of the calculator, and this feature is available during the exam. If we'll do this calculation, we'll get 0.0892 into 10 raised to power 6 mole inverse, second inverse. But we need to report our answer in a power of 10 raised to power 4, which will convert this value into 8.92 into 10 raised to power 4 molar inverse and second inverse. So this is your kcat by km value. So we need to fill this space with the value of 8.92. I hope this solution is clear to each and every one of you. If not, you can let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching the video.